that, ladies and gentlemen. The not I'm not even I don't even know what happened then, but let's not pause the hype. Shawnee, prediction. I believe you were just about on.
That's correct. You left it at like a very anticlimactic moment. 'Cause you were like, "What do you think I'm going to say?" I didn't expect DC. That was for sure. I didn't expect that was what you were going to say. But excuse me, in all seriousness, predictions. This is what it comes down to. Neutrally, I want this to go to a game five. However, eXeS I feel have too much right now, and I do think they are going to take this match. What about you?
I'm just gonna go against you just for the
Just
pleasure.
for it. Let's do it.
Just for it. exceL are gonna win this
All right,
one.
who are we going on board with to kick
And
this off,
take it to
Toby?
the last map. Right, we are going to go on board with... Let's check it out. Angels, he usually plays very well up this vending machine area. Let's stick with him as he's actually pulled back now, as Nade's already going flying in. Look how hectic this map is so far.
Yeah, we've already got the big ballyhoo of explosions, as it were, as D2 getting tagged up at the top Troika area. There's a first down. That is Baghdad on Precision, but of course no kill off it just yet. Precision still down, bleeding out. Angels, big kill on the Spire. Breaker, kill on eXeS. Baghdad. Angels with that kill on Precision. And now it's a 2v3 with Breaker and Vicious taking on Angel, Physics, and D2.
Breaker won his 1v1, but I'm not sure if that's enough because the exceL players are really split up now. Sniper and Troika player. Breaker has got his 2v1. He's going to lose that. Vicious has managed to pick up the sniper rifle though, but not a 1v1, so it's going to be a 3v1 situation, which is going to be very difficult to clutch up right now.
It really will, but they need to, of course, remember, do eXeS. Well, I'm sure they know what Vicious can do with a sniper, and we saw what he did on Fuel Depot, where he was on point, as well as a couple of shots on Canals as well. So let's see how Vicious goes about this. Looking to get a quick shot there. He's going to have to try and pull out the Nasher and win this fight. Big shot there. Another one to try and do it. He gets it down there on Physics, but he couldn't get it down because D2 Snub Pistol was there waiting for him. First round there for eXeS, and they're off and running.
eXeS takes the first round, and, I'm worried now. They've got the first round, and exceL have usually got the first round on majority of the maps, I believe. So let's check out what goes on right now. I think eXeS basically won that because of the Angels back A on the window. So he's going to be sitting back, but the opportunity might come once again. You can see Baghdad hopping between vending machine and the window area looking for a potential kill. As the sniper goes in the hands of Vicious right now, and he's managed to do it. He's weapon slide it, and he's about to get out, I believe. So Physics might have to push this one.
Yeah, Vicious pulling out that shotgun. He's going to switch back to his Nasher for the moment. So he does, of course, have that launcher in hand, and we'll wait to see what happens. But Aspire hurt in the middle. He is very close to going down, but he has the cover there from his teammates, and we're not going to see eXeS push around just yet. But Baghdad getting a couple of Lancer shots there on Vicious, and he has the backup for the moment. But the power weapon has, of course, been secured from him. The question is now, can he put it to use?
exceL have the advantage. The question is whether they can hold it. You can see they're really focusing on Vicious and Spire right now. He's full red. That might be it. He's so red. He might go down. He does just that. Physics is going to take that advantage away from him and get the numbers advantage. Spire is going to get the down on Physics, though, and that's going to shake things up. The trade of kills has happened. The sniper is not on the floor. It's a 3v3 as Physics came away with an amazing play there to even things up a little.
Yeah, you should mention that Vicious did not drop the sniper. It's a great point you mentioned there, Toby. He had the, I believe, the Nasher out when he went down. So, of course, that meant that he does not drop the sniper, which now means that eXeS have to do a little bit more work, as do, of course, exceL, due to the positioning they have. They're very spread out at both teams right now, I think it's safe to say. All pretty much split up, as it were. But Angels joining D2 up top near that Troika area, and they might push on Breaker here.
And Angel is going in for those shots, and there's a 2v1 situation. Breaker will fall, but will exceL respond? I don't think they are. They've been left to a 3v2 now on the low side of this bridge. Precision's going to get the down, though. Nade's coming in to separate eXeS. That will pick up the kill. 2v2 right now as Angel has pulled off. Baghdad has other ideas, though. He's coming with a flank and taking out Aspire. 2v1 right now.
Yeah, frag grenade unfortunately taking down Aspire there. Precision gonna see if he can push in. He did do a roll, so he took a little bit of damage, but right now Precision, you'd think, is going to get cut off, but he wants this kill, and who can blame him if he can push this and maybe get another shot in on that Dom there, who is Baghdad, but he is being tagged up, and down he goes. Combination of lances between Angels and Baghdad. They secure the kill on eXeS, a 2-0 up, and this is carrying on here. exceL need to get back into this map, and quickly.
Precision almost catching out Baghdad there, but of course well played by Baghdad to actually reset finally, get behind the pillar, and you just saw the onslaught of Lance to fire as soon as Precision went out into the open. They're in a 2-0 lead right now, Shawnee, which might be raising some worries for Team exceL. They'll really be considering themselves in this next round. I mean, if you were 3-0 down and eXeS are on match point, that is going to be an incredibly difficult situation to come back on.
Great point, but we saw eXeS in the same situation, really. I mean, it was a match point, but it was to win the map, where they were 3-0 down against exceL, and they managed to bring it back with eXeS D2 with first blood on Breaker, and of course that now leaves a 4v3, and exceL have it all to do now, and they are in big, big problems.
Precision full red. He's going to reset though, and that might be the opportunity. No, he's not going to go for the turbo pickup, and his team is not only one man down now, but also two. They're going to go for the play up top on Marcus, getting the kill. Almost taking out Vicious there, so that was a scary thought right now. 3v2 now is Vicious. You can see aggressively trying to charge after the member of eXeS, but that's not going to happen for him as he pulls back, just about missing the torpo.
Yeah, the pullback there, very useful. eXeS Physics has the launch shot as well as the torpo in the hands of, I believe, Baghdad. So 2 power weapons in the hand. Baghdad couldn't quite hit the back, and Precision, big kill as he goes down there, but that was a big kill, and it's a shame he couldn't do anything more with it, but a great effort by him, and Vicious now with it all to do in a 2v1.
Oh, for the bread, Vicious, for the bread. This one round could mean the doom of exceL for this match. If he could clutch this one up, this would be a big morale boost for his team, and definitely, I would predict, would turn the tide of battle. He's just checking for the 1v, but the Baghdad stick comes in, catching him out there, and that is going to be match point for eXeS.
And you have to feel eXeS have the game in the palm in their hands, but the question is, can they finish it? exceL have fallen away in War Machine, and this a crucial time. They really can't afford this, but it is not over. They can bring it back, and the question is, what will it take from them to do so as we kick off round 4?
Battles, again, trading shots on that vending machine area. Angels really is doing work right now, getting those shots in on Aspire and keeping his head down. It just seems like eXeS are dominating this middle area, just as though they dominated that middle wall area up on Clock Tower. He pops in and out all the time to try and play it safe, and they've actually pulled out completely now of middle eXeS. They've been forced off, and there we go. Precision is going to pick up the torpo. He is going to get out alive without getting down, and there is going to be a push from Breaker up top, but Angels and Co are going to win that one as they now have the numbers advantage.
Oh, I thought we had a stick there from Precision. What we saw there for Breaker, unfortunately, was when eXeS rotated up, Breaker was the only one up on his own, and he was that far up, and they just used the numbers game to cut him down there. As Aspire is getting tagged up a little bit in the middle of the map, he's going to go down, and that's not ideal for them. And that, of course, leaves Vicious and Precision all on their own to try and see what they can do in a 4v2, and eXeS are so close to finishing this now.
Tom missing the crucial torpo stick, and it could be all for them done, but Tom Precision is very good with this weapon. He needs to try and find a kill at least. If he can pick up one kill here, and no, he doesn't. He's stuck the torpo. Excuse me, and I think he's going to get flanked very soon. And you can see Vicious leaving there. You can tell the passion.
Imagine if Precision
of the
did
emotion
this.
of the player coming in.
Oh my,
It'd be
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. You can imagine, obviously, in the case of Vicious. Oh. Wow. Angel with the very interesting remark, as we saw there, kind of a victory salute in his opinion, to finish it off. But that is going to do it. eXeS led the series, but from there, exceL led the series, but from there, eXeS brought it back to take 3 maps in a row, one of them where they were 3-0 down to take this series. They win their matches 4-3, 4-1 and 4-0 in that, and that was a very convincing showing from eXeS. And exceL, they pushed them, of course, but kind of drifted away towards the end there.
No, they really did. They really did, and that was quite anticlimactic, because I genuinely thought exceL were going to bring it back, but it just seemed in the end that the motivation, well, not the motivation, perhaps the momentum is the correct word, of eXeS really pulled through there. And to be honest, they played mid-wall on Clock Tower and mid-vending machine perfectly, in my eyes. Like, maybe not perfectly in players' eyes, but from what I could see through the cameras, it just seemed like they were dominating those 2 crucial areas. So really controlling the maps, really showing that they can perform on those 2 maps, and maybe that is the reason why they took the last 2 maps, is just because they're so phenomenal at Clock Tower and War Machine.
It just worked out for them, but I mean, I think it all started to change the moment that exceL let a 3-0 lead slip for them in Canals, and eXeS managed to win. In my personal opinion, I think it's the game really started to change from there, because if exceL had managed to finish off Canals, they'd have 2 maps on top of eXeS, and they could afford to throw away 2 maps before the game was tied up. But I think it just kind of all switched from there, and I mean, I've got to give them credit. They just managed to make it work, and it was really, really awesome to see. But of course, we are not done for tonight. Toby, what do we have coming up next on stream?
Glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. And there's something I really have to show you now, folks. It is the schedule for the evening. Let's get this up. Let's get this up. Of course, we just saw eXeS eSports and exceL play just them, but now we have an equally as good as game, to be honest with you, folks. We have Rift Gaming versus Team Infuse. I was saying to Shawnee that we had an incredible night this evening before the stream started. And here is why. These 4 teams are probably some of the best teams we have in the league right now, and with them clashing, and they haven't played against each other that I've ever seen before. I'm really interested to see, actually going into the second match, whether Rift Gaming can bring it to Team Infuse. Of course, Infuse, they're on a flawless record right now. They're the #1 ranked team in EU right now. And I'm interested whether Team Evo, with this new org of Rift Gaming and the new pickup of Redline, whether they can actually bring it to Team Infused.
Yeah, Infused are, of course, the top team. They are the team everyone's gunning for. And will there be a little dent in their armor tonight? I mean, at the moment, you'd say no due to how much of a momentum they're on. But everyone can have their off days, Toby, and this might be the day it happens. Who knows? But it's going to be very interesting. We had a fabulous first series to kick us off, I think that's safe to say. And who knows what we'll have ahead for us now when we get ready for that match in just a few moments.
And you know, folks, that is not the only match being streamed tonight. We also have a bonus match for you. And I know some people were asking, why is GFL over so early last week? Well, mainly it was because all the matches were just complete and utter, incredibly fast maps. Like, there's nothing else to say about that. But it was also 2 matches on stream. Now, I really want to get a third match on for you tonight, and it is going to be, I can announce, Shawnee, that Scrim Reapers are going to be the team
that name.
getting in. And yes, it is a good name, but it's also very hard to say in the heat
Scrim
of battle.
Reapers, Scrim Reapers.
Scrim Reapers, yeah.
Oh, dear.
But they're going to be playing a team we just saw in the form of exceL eSports. So we're actually going to be seeing more of them. Commiserations, of course, to them that they lost against the veteran team of eXeS, but they came close. They performed incredibly well, and of course, Canals. I mean, if that went out differently, if exceL won that last round, we might be playing the last map right now, Shawnee. So there's no reason to have your heads down about that one, surely not.
Absolutely not. I mean, there's always more games to look out for in that sense, and obviously more games to prepare yourself for. But it was a great match from both teams there. All the way, we had some glorious action. Sniper action, of course, from Vicious. We had then Baghdad returning the favour at the end of the Canals match. And then we just saw some very convincing performances from eXeS towards the end of that series. But all in all, a very entertaining watch if you're a neutral, for sure.
Agreed. And on that note, folks, what I'm going to do, you can see me typing that. I'm trying to organize this game as quickly as I can. It will be Rift Gaming versus Infuse. We're going to go to a short break to speed things up a little. Don't go anywhere. And before I go, folks, I need to announce something on this